I'm Sam, and this is SamazingTravels.
Week 41, and I got the hell out of Germany and went somewhere extremely beautiful and extremely warm. Samazing has traveled this week to Tenerife in the Canary Islands. Wednesday after work, I hopped on a plane to the airport where a construction guy full of blood and filled with alcohol kind of sat on my suitcase. Well, fell on my suitcase. Then this really nice kind of creepy guy totally got it for me. And I'm saying this guy's kind of creepy because yes, he helped me get my bag from the crazy drunken construction worker, but afterwards when a seat freed up, he sat in front of me and started talking to me. Really nice, but once he asked me to exchange Skype accounts and he was like 60 with glasses and greasy slicked back hair, I was like, this is enough. No. Anyway, made it to the airport in one piece and had my luggage. I had a layover in London where I had to sleep at the airport, and me taking my time when I got there, brushing my teeth, getting ready for bed so that I can find 3 seats in a row and lay down. A lot of people sleep at the London airport. There was no room for me. The only seats left were the ones with the handles next to them, you know, so you can't lay all the way across. Luckily, I copied a tactic from someone that I saw. You can kind of curl your legs around the handle and you can use that part. So I found a bench that was wedged against the wall. I put my suitcase there as if it was an extra seat, wedged my legs around that handle, and knocked out for about 3 hours. It wasn't the best sleeping situation. Didn't matter. My adrenaline was pumping. I got to Tenerife at around noon, and who was waiting for me? The best tour guide I have ever had, Mr. Joseph Barrios. Hop into our hoopty, that's slang for not so good car, that we rented from some guy who rents cars and doesn't even ask for your ID. Drove over to Joey's Pueblo, which is called El Médano. Joey took me to his apartment and I got changed into my bathing suit and some shorts and a tank top. How stoked was I? Uber stoked. I put sunblock on and we went to the beach right in the little town of El Médano. Just chilled, got some sun, got in the water a little bit, saw the town. It was wonderful. Afterwards, met up with some of Joey's friends and went to Abama Beach, which is, I think, a private beach for the Ritz-Carlton, but I mean, if you park your car in the parking lot and just walk to the beach, no one knows. This place was gorgeous. Sandy beaches, rocks surrounding it. There was a natural pool where right above it, there was like a platform where we can jump from into the water. That 10-foot fall felt amazing. After being adventurous with our jumps, we saw the most gorgeous sunset that I have seen in a very long time. Every time we were gonna walk away, the sky just changed colors. Oh, now it'll be orange. Oh, now maybe pink. How about some blues and greens and purples mixed in with that? Gorgeous. Went home for some dinner, and I'm not talking just any dinner. Filippo, Joey's roommate, is Italian, and he cooked us a homemade Italian risotto. I learned how to make the risotto from a real Italian guy. Joey picked up 2 girls who are studying abroad in Valencia, Lizzie and Jenny. We all got dressed to go out and have a nice little night on the town. Friday morning, we kicked off the day with some sporty action by climbing the Montaña Roja, which is right in El Médano. At first, you're kind of like, damn, my breath, I can't do it anymore, I'm so out of shape. And then you get to the top, you look out and see this fantastic view of ocean. Turn a few more degrees to the left and you see El Médano, the town just sitting right there on the coast. It looks beautiful from up there. I felt powerful. After such a hike, we were naturally hungry. We went to another beach nearby which kind of had this bar tiki hut restaurant thing, and we ate some homemade, fresh caught, delicious ceviche. Our next destination was a beach called La Caleta. As you climb over the little mountain to get down to this beach, all you see is the beauty of this cove-like rock beach. The volcano on the island kind of carved out like, you know, all these little rock and lava beaches. And this was its own little cove that kind of came out and around like this with little peninsulas that stuck out. There were a bunch of hippies there who like make their own bracelets and live in huts. At this beach, you were also able to dive into the water. And as I'm swimming around, you know, wishing I had a pair of goggles so that I can see more clearly, this Romanian guy jumps into the water and is swimming way out. And all of a sudden he screams, "Ah!" Whoa. Weirdo. He swims back towards us and is standing on this rock, which we proceed to go follow him to this rock because, well, we were tired of treading water. And he just goes and pushes Lizzie right off the rock. Everyone starts cracking up because he didn't even say a word. He just pushed her off the rock. He starts laughing as well. And then he's like, hey, does anyone want to borrow a mask and snorkel set? There's a bunch of fishes right over there. It's like a lot of sea life. Me, sir, me, pick me. And he did, because no one else wanted it. I put on that mask and, well, the snorkel as well, which, I mean, I probably shouldn't have, because who knows if he ever brushes his teeth or, like, who that snorkel really belongs to. But this cool Romanian guy just offered me a snorkel and mask so I can snorkel at La Caleta, this secluded beach on Tenerife in the Canary Islands. Of course I was gonna say yes. You gotta live your life, baby. You gotta live it. I hadn't seen that many fish since the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. I mean, it wasn't to that extent, but the fish were pretty plentiful and of good variety. How do I know this guy was Romanian? Let's answer that question. I sat down next to him after I thanked him and gave him back his mask and just started talking, and he's like, hey, there's a sand beach right around the other corner. Do you and your friends want to go? Why not? We scale the side of the island and emerge and see this beautiful sandy beach. Hung out at the sandy beach for a while. The waves were awesome. We were throwing ourselves in there, doing a few flips underwater. They were pretty powerful. That night had dinner at La Lata del Gofio, which is a tapas restaurant. I had 3 of the most delicious tapas I had ever eaten. Spinach croquetas. I had salmon and cheese stuffed red peppers, and then I went a little crazy and had some octopus. It was scrumptious. Saturday, we embarked on a 3.5-hour hike down Masca. Took a taxi all the way up to the Masca and had to find your own path down. This is a pretty adventurous route, let me tell you. Sometimes you mess up, gotta go back, or sometimes you run into really annoying kids whistling at you. We sat amongst these rock canyon things, had lunch. At the bottom, it is all worth it. You walk out and what you see is a cove, another beautiful cove in between 2 giant mountains and blue water. Endless. You can see water for miles. Plus there was this platform about 15 feet high where you can run and jump into the water and just swim there and chill. We took a boat ride over to the main beach called Los Gigantes, chilled there for a little bit, and then went to go watch the sunset at a beach called Los Abrigos. This is another rock beach which has a bunch of natural pools. The water was pretty low that day, but it doesn't make it any less pretty. Had a big Saturday night. In fact, I met Betty Boop herself. Okay, not herself, but some crazy old woman that says she's 40, looks 60, and claims she's Betty Boop. Even has her tattooed on her thigh. She was crazy, man. In the end, there was a lot of cheersing going on, and we had to find a way to escape. Ended up at 3 different bars that night. Manfred's, Magma, and Jape, where we once again found Betty Boop. I mean, the town is this big. We were bound to find her. Everyone was dancing. We did a little bit of salsa, a little bit of contemporary, as I like to call it. And it was actually time to take Jenny and Lizzie back to the airport. I'm talking 5 a.m. road trip, me and Joey to the airport. Because of that, we had a chill day on Sunday at La Vista Beach. Very, very touristy, but pretty as well. I very sadly and regrettably had to leave Tenerife. And I had a little layover in Manchester where I slept at the airport once again and almost missed my flight to Berlin. Not cool. Made the flight, went to work directly after that, meaning I slept absolutely nothing, had an 8-hour day, and now I'm sitting here talking to you. I've got to say, this was one of the best vacations I have taken as of yet, and I want you guys to experience all the beauty, all the madness in the week in review.
What you're seeing here is our first meal together, these bocaditos. They were very, very scrumptious. And now we're going out for a little walk on the town. So pretty.
Hi, Mom.
Apparently I'm too excited.
Hey, little bro. What's going on?
Damn, look, he's looking
stop,
good.
Dog.
Look at that booty. Anyway, here's the beach in Medano, and this is a little tour of the apartment where Joey and Filippo live. That's my room right there. That was my bed. I shared rooms with Jenny. Total roomies, and this is the view from the window.
Yeah, we are! Wah! Filippo, where are we going? Okay, awkward. Filippo, ¿dónde voy?
Pretty impressive learning to drive stick in the Canaries there, Joey. Not bad. It would take me probably a while. So he used to sleep here in these tents working for that hostel. Ooh, road trip starting again. Ooh, that's me. Haha. Here's some pretty views on our drive to Abama Beach. And what you're looking at here is the Abama Beach overview, Quite a few steps to get down there, but was it worth it? I mean, are you looking at the same thing I am? Yes, it was. We totally jumped from those rocks. Look at it. It's freaking gorgeous. And now that sunset I was talking about starts, look at these pinks. It is just like absolutely incredible. So why is it pink? Anyone?
Can anyone explain why it's so pretty?
No. Dolphins are playing. Because the dolphins are playing today.
Obviously, it's because the Dolphins are playing. I mean, Miami Dolphins, #1. Here we begin the risotto cooking. Yes, Filippo, you did a good job. Let me tell you, that takes a while to prepare. Oh, Joey. Oh, Joey. Grating that cheese, and this is the final product. Yummy. We are on our way to the top of the Montaña Roja. That's what you see in front of you, besides all the windsurfers. Anyway, look at that thing. The blue sky as a backdrop and that red earth. See that view? How breathtaking. I am not kidding when I told you this stuff is beautiful. Basically see a bunch of the island. This is that new beach we went to in order to eat here some delicious ceviche, which clearly I obviously videoed. Yeah. Looks delicious, right? Now we have made it to La Caleta. Look at that cove thing. So pretty. And that wasn't. But, you know, gotta see old guys with weird nakedness all the time. Kinda cray. This is on our way to the sandy part of the beach as we're scaling around. Remember those huts I told you about? People actually live in these things. I mean, I want you to see the view right now of how beautiful it is if you live in this hut. Look at that view. I would totally live in that hut. I mean, with a view like that, it's gotta be worth a shit ton. Oh man, I can't get over the beauty. On our way to Masca now. This is us at the top of the mountain. And obviously we're gonna have to climb that all the way down. Yep.
So where are we right now, huh? Somebody tell the camera. ¿Qué? ¿Qué es eso?
Vale, vale. Everything's vale here in the Canary Islands, or Spain, really. Right, Tio? Right, Tia? They also use Tio and Tia for like, dude. Yeah, something you pick up. Anyway, here we are. Watch out for the avalanche. Don't want to die. We'll go around that little obstacle. Look at these canyons.
All my bitches twerk.
We're not making any noise. It's silent twerking.
There she goes.
Yes, you just saw us twerk, and no, I didn't slow it down or put music. Look at what we finished the Masca to. This view was awesome.
Let's go, bro.
Bro, but I want you to get a good video.
Dale.
This is me jumping off El Masca.
Oh, Masca. There's no head, bro.
Masca, there's no it. Just the rock.
Vale.
Vale.
Are you looking at that water? I hope so.
Me dancing and crying.
Is that actually a song? Is that a song? That's not even how I pronounced it.
Joey, is that a song?
Oh, I bloody believe so.
Like, that's not how I sound.
Sometimes.
She has a problem with accents.
Hot as fuck.
Oh, you're videotaping me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you
videotaping me
videotaped
right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That one was kind of like half on purpose.
Half on purpose.
And now rounding it off with a view of Los Abrigos and the natural pools of gorgeousness.